Barcelona emerging for this crucial group game here, the tournament still in its relative infancy, but it is already developing into quite a spectacle, and that, of course, is what you expect from this, the greatest of all the tournaments. It has been terrific stuff so far, so let us hope that the trend continues here and now. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. You've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
The scourge of so many strikers. Well, we're on the way. It'll be a throw-in. Dembele. Cleared without complication. Longley. Roberto. Dembele. Hits one!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Barcelona go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Fla. Classy plays it forward. Longley does well there, alert. Messi. And it's Dembele. Griezmann. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Dembele. Now it's Griezmann. And what's he giving here? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, the goalkeeper...
Messi! He went for the curler. Messi. Barcelona making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Messi. Barcelona making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on.
Messi. Barcelona making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Messi. Barcelona making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness. Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Messi! He went for the curler. Messi. Barcelona making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Good. Messi. Barcelona making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He went for the curler. Messi. Barcelona. Messi! He went for the curler. Messi. Barcelona making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness. Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
Makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Aimed in towards the centre. Dembele, he's set up one goal so far. Dembele. Forward it goes. Barcelona scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Goes down, but nothing given. Roberto goes up and over. Classy. Hoists it forward. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Roberto. Messi. Pjanic. And here's Griezmann. Roberto. He's left his man. And it's Messi. Griezmann. Griezmann! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Longley gets it away. Now it's Griezmann. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's played forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. RZ get the second half started.
Barcelona Playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half, despite this scoreline. Converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's a great ball! Goes for the goal! They've scored!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Barcelona go into the lead. Plays it out to the flank. Tries lifting it over. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It over to the other flank. Classy. It's found its real chance! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Pjanic. Messi. Pjanic. Classy. Flower.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
And out to safety. And here's Griezmann. Dembele, and the finish! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Out to the right. Played back in. Piqué drives it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Done very well to intervene. Hoists it forward. He's looked long this time. He's had a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Messi goes looking. Gets away from his opponents. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's Griezmann! And that would have won it.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. You may well regret that, you know.
AZ making another change here.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard to deal with that, you know, if they can affect it right.
Out for a throw. Oh, sweet feet. He's gone for it! He's pulled off a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. Barcelona are making a change now. And through to the goalkeeper. Griezmann. Needed a better pass there. Play for a throw. Roberto. And it's Dembele. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Here it comes. Could try cutting inside here. And he's onside. Whipped in. Just brushed off the ball there. He's had a go! So that's it. It is all over. Solid, if not especially fancy. Always in control. They did enough to win it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona simply made their superiority